Did you know crocodiles can actually slow their heartbeat down to just 2 beats per minute? They'll sit completely motionless for an hour, conserving energy, biding their time, waiting for that flawless moment to strike. 2 beats. That's it, just hanging out. While the world around them thrashes, panics, and burns itself out, that ancient scaly predator is just steady, unbothered, locked in, present, silent and composed. Now picture if you could do that. Not the ambush, don't get weird, but the composure. The kind of composure that makes everyone else uneasy. The kind that doesn't flinch when the walls are caving in. The kind that makes people stare at you wondering, why aren't you freaking out? And you just shrug like, because I've prepared for this. See, the truth is, most people are just playing emotional games with their own nerves. Anxiety pops up, scroll TikTok. Feel down, grab a snack. Feeling insecure, buy something, touch up your selfie, slap on a smile. But the real flex, not reacting. It's looking chaos dead in the face when it bangs on your front door and saying, nah, not today. That's strength. That's serenity. That's the type of presence that doesn't need to prove itself, because being unmoved is the proof. Here's the problem though, calm doesn't sell. Drama does. Meltdowns do. But what if calm was your rebellion? What if your stillness was your middle finger to a culture obsessed with panic? You ever notice? The loudest voice in the room is usually the most rattled. And the quietest one, probably just watching, listening, calculating, already 10 steps ahead. Because calm isn't weakness. Calm is discipline. It's emotional martial arts. It's the choice to stop letting nonsense own space in your head. Look, I get it. It's tough. You've been wired to react. You've been conditioned to crave the noise. You grab your phone like it's a life support machine. You can't even sit on the toilet without blasting 3 conspiracy rants to cat reels, and some dude in a shed shouting about crypto. Silence feels like death. Stillness feels like failure. But what if stillness is actually the medicine? Here's what no one tells you. Your nervous system does not care how rich you are, how good you look, how many followers you've stacked, or how many problems you're burying under filters and fake smiles. It only asks one question: am I safe right now? And every time you chase chaos, chase drama, chase validation, it hears no. So your body tightens, your chest races, your brain spins, until you're basically living in a battleground of stress signals. That's why you're drained. That's why your soul feels like it's running on low battery. That's why even the good days feel like a timeout between breakdowns. You're not weak. You're not lazy. You're fried. Overloaded. Pulled in every direction and somehow stuck in place. Noise does not move you forward. It just keeps you spinning. But calm, real earned, crocodile-level calm, that's the exit door. That's the cheat code. Because when you find it, you stop chasing all the meaningless junk. You stop bending over backwards to impress people you don't even like. You stop trading your peace for tiny dopamine hits that leave you emptier than before. Instead, you start moving with clarity, with weight. With that quiet confidence that makes people whisper, I don't know what they've got, but I need it. Because here's the truth. Calm is rare now. And anything rare is valuable. You ever met someone so composed it actually irritated you? Like everyone is spiraling in a group chat over a typo or some petty drama, and this one person just sips tea, does not engage, does not pick sides, does not even flinch, just sits there like a mountain, breathing, watching. And you're secretly furious, like, why aren't you losing it like the rest of us? Like they already made peace with every possible outcome before it even began. That energy, it's magnetic and unsettling. Because deep down, you know you do not have it. Not yet. Most people walk around like open wounds with Wi-Fi, constantly reacting, constantly refreshing, constantly chasing the next notification to tell them they met. But the calm ones, the ones who do not argue, do not gossip, do not over-explain, do not beg for attention. They feel alien, like monks. Or assassins. Or both. And it's because we've been trained to see silence as weakness. To think not engaging means you do not care, but that's wrong. Sometimes silence is the sharpest strategy. Sometimes stillness is the loudest strength. And here's the truth, calm isn't some natural gift. It's not inherited. It's forged. They weren't born unbothered. They built it. They trained for it. You think they never got anxious? Never wanted to clap back, scream, or prove their point? Of course they did. They just learned restraint. They learned the ancient art of shutting up and paying attention. They realized energy is currency, and every time you spend it reacting to nonsense, you're going broke on trash. That kind of discipline does not come from a book or some alpha male YouTube brand. It comes from practice. Reps. Daily emotional reps. Like that text from your ex that makes your stomach drop. Don't fire back instantly. Wait. Breathe. Take your power back in that pause. Each time you choose stillness over reaction, you're building muscle. Each time you let a snide comment slide instead of spiraling into an imaginary debate in your head, you're stacking bricks on your fortress of composure. No applause, no trophies, no medals. But you're getting stronger, and people notice. Before you even speak, they feel it. That steady vibe of someone who does not need to prove a damn thing. Someone who does not crumble under being misunderstood, does not trace closure, does not beg for approval. You stop just having presence, you become it. Rooted, steady, unshakable. And yeah, it'll throw people off. Calm makes chaotic folks itchy. They'll try to stir you because your peace is louder than their noise. That's disruption. That's rebellion. In a world addicted to fear and frenzy, being calm is radical. It's looking panic in the eye and saying, I'm not playing today. Because real calm isn't passive. It's power. And it's earned one uncomfortable pause, one deep breath, one choice at a time. That's priceless. That's yours. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Also tell us what you want to see in the next video.